I want to start this video by saying that I have a tremendous amount of respect for old people. I love and adore my senior citizens. You see, I was raised by my grandparents. I know a lot of you know this already. I was raised by my grandparents also when my mother was alive. She was a supervisor over several nursing homes where I live. So I've always had a connection to older people. And I've learned so many things in life from older people. You know, I've had so much wisdom bestowed upon me. And some people even say that I'm an old soul, right? So I'm not one of these people that looks down on older people or think that they're stupid or anything like that. There's a lot of people like that these days. A lot of the younger people these days, they do not respect their elders. I do. I understand that even though the world has changed a lot, older people hold knowledge within, right? That no one else has. You know what I mean? Like, even though the world is rapidly changing, have a conversation with an older person about their outlook on life. You will learn a lot. But with that being said, okay, hear me out here. With that being said, I don't think that we need people of a certain age within our government. Like, I don't think we need 90-year-old politicians that can't even walk anymore. I think it's time that we make our government, the members of our government, a little bit younger. Like, there's some members of Congress that I feel like they're barely even alive anymore, right? And I'm not trying to be mean because, like I explained, I love older people. I respect older people. I think older people are very capable. But there comes a time where it's like, man, some of these people just need to kind of be let go. We need to figure out a way to kind of, hey, at a certain age, especially if you're declining and you're not doing too well, it's time to go. Because the White House, Congress, you name it, Washington, D.C., it should not be a senior citizen living facility. It should not be a nursing home. And look, there's a few names I can think of, you know, when it comes to like, hey, it's time for you to hang it up. But one of the main names that comes to mind is Mitch McConnell. I mean, it's kind of getting sad. We made fun of Joe Biden a lot and how, oh, they're taking advantage of Joe Biden. They got this elderly man out there. This is elder abuse. Well, if we're going to make fun of Joe Biden, we don't need to be hypocrites. We need to look at Mitch McConnell and ask, why is this guy still here? How many times do we need to see him have a stroke in front of us, literally freeze up in front of us, falling all over the place? Get this guy out of here. Get this guy the hell out of here, right? Well, today we had another Mitch McConnell spill. Someone was questioning him about ICE. They were asking him questions as he walked down the hallway. And you could see it in his face. Listen, I've been around enough old people to know that sometimes once an old person gets to a certain age, you can see the look of like almost cluelessness on their face. You can kind of see when they're not all the way there anymore. And Mitch McConnell has been having that face for years, okay? But they're asking him questions. You can tell he doesn't even know where he's at. And he just falls. He literally, people are asking him questions, and I really think that the questions just made him freeze up to the point that he just fell over because he cannot do this job anymore. But instead of explaining it, let's go ahead and watch this clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about for yourself, and then I'll be right back with more.
My name is Stella. I want to ask, do you support ICE taking working people off the streets and kidnapping them?
Dude.
Well, I guess that's one way to dodge answering questions. You know what? Like I told you guys before, my mother was a supervisor over several different nursing homes or senior living facilities, whatever you want to call it. So I have a lot of experience with older people, and some of them are sneaky and tricky. Some of them will use their age to their advantage to get away with things, kind of like a little kid will. And maybe that's what Mitch McConnell is doing here. Oh, you're asking me some questions, some tough questions. I don't want to answer them. I'm just going to drop. Maybe all of these bloopers that we see with Mitch McConnell is him just taking advantage of his age. Like, hey, I don't want to answer that question. I'm going to pretend to freeze up and have a stroke. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if he does that. Because some older people will do that. You got to watch them. You got to be careful. But all jokes aside, after seeing what you just saw, it's not the fall that worries me. It's that look on his face that worries me. And I just got to ask you, do you think someone in that condition should have anything to do with how we live our lives? Should someone in that condition have power over our lives at all? Should they hold any seat in government at that point? You know what I mean? It's kind of scary when you think about it. Some of these people governing over our country, over us, making rules and laws for us, some of them are in that state. They're in that condition. Who do you think is making their decisions for them? I don't think Mitch McConnell makes his own decisions. But yeah, it's just really scary to think about. And I hope that we can start moving away from it. We need to have term limits. Hey, once you're 80-something and you're falling all over the place and you're obviously not all the way there in the brain anymore, you gotta go. Okay, Nancy Pelosi shouldn't have hung around as long as she did either. You gotta go at some point. That's my opinion, but you guys let me know your opinion down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.